What is up, guys? Welcome back. Amazing RC. It is your boy Brian, and today we're gonna talk new Bright. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, guys. This, as you can see, is a new Bright Polaris Razor side-by-side kind of cool little RC truck. I'm pretty sure you can get these in a few different places, Wally World, I'm sure there's other places too, but these are like your under hobby grade kind of, cool kids toys, the RC truck. And then of course here we have our DUAL MAX10 brushless Emaxx. Now, you guys remember this is going to be our 100-mile-per-hour car. We are currently trying to build this very vehicle to do over 100 miles per hour. That does not stop. Remember, we just swap the wheels out and hey, we throw this body on, we can go bash it. And then 10 minutes later, swap the wheels out again and we can try to take this car over, I think 50 miles an hour is right where we're at. We're about halfway there. But I got this for basically nothing. And as soon as I saw this, I just said, man, it's got to be really close to fitting the Emaxx. And as you can see, they are exactly that, really close. So basically our next step is ripping this thing apart. So we're going to take this completely down to nothing. Try to save as much of this body as possible. Now, I know there's going to be some cutting involved. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to create some type of custom bracket to get it to sit down on our Emaxx good and flush. This is not the strongest body on the planet, so we're going to have to be careful with our extremely heavy Emaxx here when we're bashing this thing to death, that we don't just rip it apart. I do like the fact that our cool new little Polaris Razor will take some drivers. Now, Hank here is not big enough, plus he's naked, but it will fit some cool drivers, so that'll be pretty wild. You can see that we have a light bar here up top. This one is fake. The one that we're going to replace it with is real. We're going to have that on a switch. Throw it on our RC6GS here by Radio Link. I'm super jacked. Step one, tear this thing down. And that's exactly what we're going to do next in this video. At the end of tearing this down, which will take just a couple minutes for you, and I don't know, maybe an hour or so for me, we're going to go ahead and do a real quick cap at the end, and I'm going to explain exactly how I feel about our build and how I feel about the teardown itself and the quality and how I think it's going to be as a transplant over to our Emaxx here, our new Polaris side-by-side Razor Emaxx MAX10 brushless. I'm very excited, guys. Let's tear this thing down, and I'll see you guys here in just a couple minutes, and I'll tell you what I think. Okay, well, phase one was super simple. I basically cut the bottom out of this thing. I tried to take it out with, a screwdriver. I tried the first couple screws to get kind of the shocks loose, and I stripped both of them immediately. It was probably more my fault than the screws themselves. So I basically cut the shocks loose. I cut the linkage loose, and I think a couple screws, the whole bottom popped right out. I really don't need this for anything. I actually had saved these for just a second because I thought, well, there's a motor in each one of these axles. Who knows, maybe I can get the wheels. I'm going to probably chuck all of it. I don't think any of this is reusable. Obviously, it's not a hobby grade RC, but I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Good clean body, no damage to it at all. We can peel all these, stickers off and maybe add some lights up front here. To be honest with you, I'm going to see if I can get this exact sticker set from New Bright, see if maybe they can send me a set out for $1 or $10 and replace it if and when we paint it, to be honest with you, once I pull all these stickers off and really buff this thing out, if it looks okay with no scratches on it, we're probably not going to paint it at all. Replace the fake, light bar, like I said in the beginning of the video, with a nice real one. Spruce this thing up a bit, maybe pull these bumpers off, maybe spray these a chrome or a black or something like that. It looks like we're going to have to remove a little bit of something in the bottom here to get it to go on our Emaxx. Here's our DUAL MAX10 Emaxx here. This is the car we're going to be putting this on. Now, if I just throw this on here, believe it or not, I mean, I think we're really close, It's bumping into a couple things here. I may have to make a little bit of room for the motors themselves because they're up here real good. Or I may just raise our little body mounts here and just get it, because I mean, even that's fine. Remember, this is going to be basher only. This is not going to be the speed run portion of this build. We're doing that with a different set of wheels and basically same motor setup, same ESC setup, so on and so forth. But, you throw these big funky wheels on it, put some shock spacers in there to juice it up a bit, and throw this body on, you're ready to bash all day long. I think this is going to look great. Also throw a driver in it. We've got room for drivers and stuff, so, we'll get some correct scale drivers and throw them in there. The next thing is to get this thing mounted to the Emaxx. That's going to take an hour or two to do it right. I want to make sure that I check the bottom of this thing and get it as bolted on structurally sound to this truck as possible. We'll find a couple places for cameras in here. Guys, tell me what you think, man. I think this is gonna be really cool. I plan on cinching this body down just a bit, just so that it looks, proportionally correct. But I'm telling you guys, I think this is gonna be a smoking build. Like I said, tell me what you think in the comments section below. This is gonna be our DUAL MAX10 brushless new Bright Polaris Razor build. We're gonna bring you a bunch more stuff coming real soon. Till next time, it's Brian, Amazing RC. Get you guys another really cool video very soon.